So, you have just arrived in Pax Dei, and you are probably wondering, what should I do first? In this video, I am going to show you a simple beginner route to get your first gold. Start selling your harvested goods and upgrade your basic tools as quickly as possible. We are not going for anything complicated here, just a clear, easy loop that gets you moving, gather, sell, upgrade and repeat. Before we run off and start chopping trees, the first thing I want you to do is open your achievement menu. Go to the gathering category. This is where we are going to focus for the start of the game, because these achievements basically act like a beginner roadmap. The ones we care about right now are Lumberjack, Stone Picker, Prospector and Field Hand. Lumberjack is for chopping trees and gathering wood resources. A Stone Picker gets you started with basic stone gathering, Prospector is all about mining ores, and Field Hand is for harvesting crops like flax and flax seeds. The important part is this: these achievements reward you with your first gold. And you need that first gold before you can really start selling the goods you harvest on the market. So do not skip this step. Check the achievements, know what you are working toward, and let them guide your first actions. Next, before you head out, take a quick look around the starter city for the love boxes. These are there to help new players, and they can contain food, basic gear or other useful items that make your first hours a lot easier. If you find food, keep it with you while you gather. If you find gear, use it if it is better than what you have. It might not look like much, but early on, even small items can save you gold and make the start feel much smoother. Now we can start with one of the easiest beginner activities, gathering saplings. Around the Petra Dei, look for small trees or saplings that you can chop with your basic axe. Equip the axe, walk up to the sapling and start harvesting. At this point, the amount you get may not seem huge, but that is completely fine. What matters is that you are progressing your Lumberjack achievement and collecting goods you can sell later. Once you have a few stacks of sapwood, head over to the market. Before you list anything, always check the current prices. Do not just throw goods up for the lowest possible amount, look at what other players are asking. Choose a fair price and try not to undercut the market too hard. For sapwood, a good starting point is usually somewhere between 5 and 10 gold per stack. Prices can change, so always check the market first, but that range gives you a decent idea of what to aim for. After you made your first sales, your next goal is to buy a better axe. This is where the gathering loop starts to feel better. A better axe lets you harvest larger trees and collect more useful resources. That means more goods, more sales and more progress through the Lumberjack achievements. Go to the market, compare what is available and buy a good bronze chopping axe. You do not need to spend every last coin, but upgrading your tool early is one of the best ways to make gathering faster and more profitable. Once you have done some chopping, it is time to move into mining. Mining connects both Stone Picker and Prospector, so this is another great way to earn achievement gold while also gathering items you can sell. Look for quarries on the map. These are easy to recognize and they visually have a lot of ores grouped together, which makes them perfect beginner mining spots. Equip your pickaxe and start mining the basic nodes you can access. As before, gather a few stacks, then bring them to the market and check the prices before selling. To save time, use the Petra Mea blessing when your bags are full or when you are ready to sell. It teleports you from anywhere back to the starter city, so you do not have to run the whole way back after every mining trip. Copper and tin are often good around 10 gold per stack, impure iron ore can go for around 15 gold, and sand is a really strong early money maker, so try listing that around 20 gold per stack if the market supports it. Once you have enough gold, upgrade your pickaxe. A better pickaxe makes mining faster and opens the way toward better ores. Keep checking your prospector progress. and work through the achievement stages, because those rewards help fund your next upgrades. Next up is Flex and Flex Seeds, which connect to the Field Hand achievement. You can find plenty of these in the blessed meadows around the Petra Dei. Head out there, gather what you can, and keep building progress toward Field Hand while collecting resources that other players may want for crafting or production. When you're ready to sell, go back to the market and compare the current listings. For Flex and Flex Seeds, a good price range is usually between 5 and 8 gold per stack. Again, the exact number depends on the market, so always check before you list. One last thing before we wrap up, the Petra Dei altar is not just a landmark. You can also use it as storage. This is really useful early on, because you do not always want to sell everything immediately. Maybe you are waiting until you have full stacks, maybe the price is not great right now, or maybe you want to keep some materials for building your house or crafting something later. A simple rule is this: sell what helps you get useful early gold and store anything you might need later. That keeps your inventory cleaner and makes your gathering runs easier to manage. If this helped you, keep an eye out for the next guide, where we can look at better gathering routes, more profitable resources, and what to do after your first upgrades.